Yellow, yellow, yellow. I wanted to talk about the Game Awards. I watched it last night and I didn't know if I should stream it or not. Uh, I am so happy that Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year. Major props to Larian. Definitely deserve it. Uh, they even released on Xbox silently. I think if given enough time, they would have been like, "Oh, hey, Xbox players, go check your Xbox store." Or something like that, but they were rushing a lot of people off the stage this year. Wanted to keep everybody nice and short. Yeah, so they're in studios. Much love. Uh, I'm not. I had never been really much of a D&D fan, but I'm a very good fan of character storytelling and whatever. And I ain't gonna lie, Baldur's Gate 3 got me really into D&D storytelling. Like I've made two characters myself for a D&D. Um, one's kinda done. And the other one is just the name and like class, and I'm still writing the story for it. So I thank them a lot. Uh, but one thing I want to say is whoever the music performer is, or choreographer, whatever the role is called, major props. I know they didn't win the music, but oh my god, the music in Baldur's Gate 3 is so fucking amazing. So major love to whoever it is. Player's voice was also Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, like, of course. Uh, Also major props to CD Projekt Red for winning ongoing game, best ongoing game. I thought it would be Fortnite with its new update, but apparently it wasn't enough for some people, and I do believe Cyberpunk has became a long way. I've been a fan since its release. I know it didn't have the best, but they could have easily took the money and went away with it. But nope, CD Projekt Red, being true to who they are, they stuck with it, and they're still sticking with it, and I love them for that. I still play Cyberpunk. And I need to do the DLC stream still. I'm almost done with the base game again with all optional stuff, everything. Uh, Studio and game direction, Epic won with Alan Wake 2. I haven't really played Alan Wake 2. I wasn't a fan of Alan Wake the first one, so I mean that was a toss up. It could have been anybody. I thought it was gonna be Sony for a second, but I guess a lot of people love Alan Wake 2 more than they did Spider Man. Uh, I don't know that game. Action Adventure, Legend of Zelda 1. But, uh, independent game, Sea of Stars, indie game, excuse me, Cocoon. Best role playing game, Baldur's Gate 3. Art direction, Alan Wake 2. Last of Us won best adaptation for the movie or TV show, whatever it is. Me personally, I thought Twisted Metal would have won. Twisted Metal is actually really good. Best multiplayer game was surprising was Baldur's Gate 3, but I think out of the list here, it was Diablo 4, which no, I'm sorry. Party Animals, which could be good. Super Mario Brothers Wonder, and Street Fighter 6. I think it was between Party Animals and Street Fighter if it wasn't Baldur's Gate. Content creator Iron Mouse, much love, Iron Mouse. Anticipated game, Final Fantasy VII. Me personally, I'm more anticipated for Star Wars Outlaws. I'm really hoping Ubisoft does not fuck it up. I'm really hoping they don't. Because I'm telling you right now, if this fails, there's only one Star Wars, and that's the Jedi whatever, the one that they keep coming out with, or Cam. Let me look it up. Yeah, Jedi Survivor. That one. That's the only one left. Best mobile game no one cares for. I'm sorry. I don't really care for mobile gaming. Sports/racing, of course, Forza. Which is funny because there's... Oh, that's Xbox Game Studios. There's 2 EA titles. F1 23 and FC 24. 2 EA titles on that list. Best esports. Best action game, Armored Core 1. I kind of wanted to see Remnant too, but not many people like the Remnant genre. Best esports game, Valorant, which is surprising because in my opinion I still think Counter-Strike is still the best out of all of them. Community support, Baldur's Gate 3, which is I actually agree with. It's both CD Projekt Red and Larian Studios have the best community behind it. Best performance, Neil Newborn. He definitely deserved it. Really, all of them, all of the actors and actresses deserve. They won basically that Game of the Year award for it at Larian Studios. Their acting is so good. Score soundtrack, Final Fantasy 17 won, and this is where I was like, okay, I don't really play Final Fantasy, so I didn't really get the music. I guess I could just listen to the music, but I still think Baldur's Gate had the best soundtrack. Baraslavo. That's, I think, their composer. I think his direction with the music gave. Because in my opinion, that music is so fucking good. So the Game of the Year award goes to everybody at that studio because without them, you could tell that this was a labor of love, and they got rewarded for it. This wasn't like let's just make another game, put it out there, blah blah blah, get our money, make a new one, like it is for all these other studios. And the fact that Activision, hold on, I'm just gonna play it. Hold on. Just gotta go to my YouTube. It's gonna be weird. Watching YouTube within a YouTube. Liked videos. Can you see if y'all can hear this?
Fun fact.
Yep, okay. Switch. Alright, watch this. This was the night.
Fun fact. My speech was actually longer than this year's Call of Duty campaign. What?
I love it.
Another company I'll never work for.
To be honest, oh, look at that. Oh, don't play music. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. I just had to play that because, it's he's not wrong. Like, I don't understand why people still support the Call of Duty. I stopped since Advanced Warfare. The only one I bought since then was the 2019 one, and I gotta admit, it was actually decent. It wasn't great, it was decent. But they gave up with keep maintaining it because on console you can't even play it. You can't even find a lobby no more. So it's gone forever. The only way you can play it is, I guess, if you hold a LAN party. Just do it that way. But yeah, it's over. Fuck Activision. Sorry. Don't care. Don't care. Maybe they can get creative and come up with a new title. Quit remaking, because you're just hurting your image. I'm sorry, you are. I think the best direction for Call of Duty to go. What's funny is I have Call of Duty Cold War installed on this computer, but I also have Black Ops 1, 2. And I'm a Call of Duty fan because, I mean, as y'all know, if you watched my channel. Hold on one sec. Let me pull it up. Even though my videos got copyrighted strike. Forget my videos. Starting here. World at War. SPVR, single player veteran run. That's what that means. I did all the Call of Duties, or the ones I like, in order. This split. This is when I was having the old PC troubles. That PC's gone now. The new one I have is loud, so I have to turn down my mic so it doesn't pick up as much. But it at least runs way better. But yeah, I've done all of the Call of Duties. And I can tell you right now, after Ghost is when it went downhill, which is surprising because everyone hated Ghost. But now, playing all the other ones, this was not the worst Call of Duty. This is what they changed with Modern Warfare 3. This is what they were like, yeah, we don't need this for a campaign. We just need open world. use your battle royale map. Go run, kids, run. It literally all it needed to be was the cutscenes. They should have just played cutscenes. That's all they should have done. I had more Fortnite clips. I had a trio one, literally my first trio, and I accidentally deleted it. I deleted all of them actually. I'm still gonna play more of the Legos survival thing. I gotta get back into Dragon Dogma. Yeah, but hold on. Let me I just remembered something. Fuck, what's the name of the thing? There it is. Create character. I'll do that later. Yeah, but Learn Studios gave me that drive to try and make some characters. I have God, words. Jesus Christ. I have the drive to make D&D characters and try to D&D out. I really do. But yeah. The Game Awards was great. The music actually was really good. The people they had. One game that actually surprised me the way it looks is Hellblade. I never heard of Hellblade before. I knew it was an Xbox title, but I just didn't know anything about it. It actually looks interesting. Don't know anything about Hellblade. We'll go ahead and watch that. Yahoo!
I've dreamt of this.
This was at
This place of fear and fury.
I was watching the
Do you hear
IGN live stream.
The heartbeat of the lost ones. I can feel them on my skin.
The music's amazing.
Each death, inked in blood.
And I know the band that
I won't stop fighting for them. Until the very last beat.
see, watching this like mixed with cutscenes and campaign. Like, I
Fades
don't know
away.
what this game is. I don't know if it's supposed to play like God of War. I can't tell what's cutscene and what's gameplay. Which I guess is possible. But that's kind of I think that's
You want the truth?
definitely cutscene.
All the lives inside me tell me to let go. The shadow will always hang over me.
Gets me excited. Like I'm interested to try this out. And if it's good enough, I'll go play the first one. I think it's. I just don't know. I think it's supposed to be like a God of War.
What will I become?
So that's the one game that gets me excited. The other one is here's the band if you want to see the band.
Please welcome a former Game Award winner for Best Performance, Ninja Theory's Melina Jurgen.
This is the band. I think they're Hellsung, something like that. This is the band's name. They always wear outfits like what you see is at every concert they do, and their concerts are actually really good. I've never been to one, but just watching it on YouTube, it's like, dude, this is lit. You can tell they love what they do. another game I want to talk about. Medieval Dynasty. It is now multiplayer. I don't know if I want to start over. I'm probably gonna play that game tomorrow to show what I've been doing. It is massive. I have done a lot. I love Medieval Dynasty. That has been my passion game to play. I've been playing it for 2 years now. Not mistaken. My world is 2 years old. And I had a panic attack when they did an update and it corrupted some saves. I did not open my game until they did a quick fix. And when I reopened the game after the quick fix update, it was still there. But I was there. And even back then, my world wasn't nearly as big as I did now. I think y'all saw a little bit from the last live stream. So that was the music. They did really good. One thing, I knew there was a lot of people upset that Spider-Man didn't win anything, but I was like, this is my thing with it. Hate me or not with this take. It's another Spider-Man game. You're already going to be lower on the spectrum level, in my opinion. And it's not just like a Spider-Man thing. That goes for any game that adds a 2. You're already going to be lower because you have to top what the first game was and expand and innovate on top of it. Whereas when I looked at it, all they did really was make it bigger, make it look better, and a new story-ish with it. That's all they did. The gameplay, I think, was still the same. It looked the same, at least. I don't have a PlayStation. Can't play it. So, like, I don't know. And the fact Starfield 1-0 should tell Bethesda what they really need to do. When Elder Scrolls 6, they better be working their butt off on that one. Because I'm telling you right now, if that fails, Bethesda's gone. Bethesda is gone if that fails. I did not care for Starfield, and watching people play it, I was like, I am glad I did not care. What other game was announced? Oh, this one. From the Lord and Savior of the video game industry, Hideo Kojima. I have no idea what this game is about. I'm guessing it's a horror game. Scary game.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale, and started bending and quacking.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale, and started bending and quacking.
The hungry purple dinosaurs ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale,
If you
and
watch the eyes
started
in the next
bending
scene,
and
you
quacking.
can see a little bit, but I have no idea what this game's gonna be about. See, look, watch your eyes. You see? Don't know what it. Someone, like, you can see someone walking around, then you see the door creaking open. And then someone's coming out of the door. And, like, a black shadow thing. And then that's it. I noticed that on the live stream last night. So it says for all players and screamers. And it's Xbox Studio. I have no idea what that game's gonna be about. I think it's a scary game. No idea. No idea what's that about. Fallout 4 or Fallout TV show, excuse me, got teased a little bit too. This was another one. This is another one. Who? I think Ubisoft actually surprised me. They had 2 games that surprised me that were Ubisoft. A news couple is already gonna be talking about. This will compete with Xbox's Sea of Thieves. So this is more realistic graphics and probably better gameplay, like ship-wise. I don't know. Ubisoft has the chance to do a lot. Let me see if I can find the other Ubisoft game. The finals, I think, is out now too. I don't know if I could do the finals. It looks way too fast paced for me. Like Fortnite is pushing it with like how fast paced it could be sometimes. But since Zero Build is out now, it's back to where it should be, in my opinion. There was another Ubisoft title. Here, I'll just watch this video real quick. Alright, so... Oh, Blade. Yeah. Yeah. This one. This could be really good. I don't know if this was a Ubisoft title or not. It's a Marvel title, I know that. This could be good. Oh, it's Bethesda. There was another Ubisoft title I'll find in here in a second. This looked pretty good.
Attention, the sun is currently setting. All citizens are required to shelter indoors.
Yeah, I don't know who they got Blaze Boy that's the actor.
Turn that shit up.
I didn't know what this was at
Relax,
first.
man. I don't bite.
When you said I don't bite and then you showed this, I was like, okay, it is Blade.
Lock up tight now.
That's how I like.
Night's just getting started.
That's gonna be a hit. Let me rephrase that. It could be a hit. Gotta see gameplay. I literally at this point in my life, I don't take any games. Only game studios I trust are very limited to where I'll buy it at launch. Bethesda used to be a studio. I would do that. But after Fallout 4, actually no, excuse me, after Fallout 76, never again will I do that. Ever again. I don't care what game or title it will be. Hold on, let me look up. Is it No Rest for the Wicked? I think that's... No, it's not that. fucking name? Den of Wolves? Yeah, I think it's Den of Wolves. This is the last one.
Mr. Bowman,
it's the creators of Payday 2.
Cancel the reservation. Reset the procedure.
Continued neuroprodding may severely damage the suspect.
Reset the procedure.
Yes, standing by.
Inject. I'm Mr. Bowman. Your subconscious was just spilling the beans about your recent Akajima district break-in. Let's continue. Huh. What were you hoping to find in the Nexus Sentinels? You mother... There's no use in fighting. I will get what I want. So that's how you found out about our Akajima vault. What were you looking for? A key. A key to what? You really know? Yes! What's the key for?
It's not what, Mr. Bowman. It's who. You see, just like me, you're caught here. You're caught in the den of wolves.
It's gonna be a heist game, I know that for a fact. That's an issue, though. That's an issue. And I have a feeling ever since the Unity thing happened, I don't think it'll be on Unity. So I guess I can go to Steam right quick and check it out. But yeah. Hold on. Let me look it up. That was another game that got my attention. I mean, it's free to play as the finals, but I don't know, man. To be announced, put it on my wish list. There you go. So this was everybody. I'm glad Steam does this. This is everybody who won something or was a runner-up. Of course, Game of the Year. Cyberpunk won none. Street Fighter, Sea of Stars, Tachinka, Hi-Fi Rush, Armored Core, Cocoon, Motorsports, Dynamos coming out. Pony Island. This was another one. I don't know. It looked like I don't know if y'all ever played Until Dawn and those types of games. I think that's what this is gonna be. This one, of course. I'm probably gonna wait and see if Xbox puts it on their thing. Lost Records, Exoborn, Kazan. I've never seen that one. I must have walked away. Oh yeah, I do remember that one. Yeah. This one is a storytelling, I think, game. The Rest for the Wicked. This was the one I thought it was, but no, it isn't. Hey guys, Suicide Squad. Oh, this one, I think Outlast Trial is now on consoles. So, that'll be interesting. Ready or Not, they said they're going to release their 1.0 update. So, it's finally getting a major update. Which is surprising. I have it still. I play it. Don't play Apex Legends. Yeah, Hi-Fi was surprising. It was surprising. That was the first time I heard it at the Game Awards. I never heard of that, but the trailer did pull me in. This one also, yeah, this one. This one had a pretty good trailer also. I'm wondering, what type of gameplay this is gonna be though. I think it's gonna be like
Once their grip on this world
I think
is broken.
it's gonna be like two different worlds, but both have an impact on one world, if that makes sense. So like one controls
Life
like
to the
death
living.
and fights death. The other one fights the living.
Life to the
See how it like switches?
death to the dead.
And she's like a ghost form.
Life to
now.
the living, death to the dead. Honoring my oath.
This could be interesting. If this is
Sacrificing
like a
everything to
two-player
bring me
game,
back. I'm not sure I can do
it could
that.
be really good.
Honor your oath, or bring me back. But don't leave me like this.
Interesting to see where the story takes us with this. Could be interesting. Let's see what else. We're going too low. Scroll all the way up. There we go. Alright. Finals, I might play. I don't know. I'm still torn if I want to even try to play that game. Anything else? Don't think there's anything else that was It was surprising to see Starfield's name even up there for RPG title, because in my opinion, this was a failed game. I'm sorry, it was. Same with Resident Evil 4. One of the IGN people, he said it, and I kind of agree with him. It's weird to have a remake go for Game of the Year when it's already been a game for multiple years. It's kind of weird to see. Because I think there was another game that could have been there, but wasn't. Because I think it was Baldur's Gate, Spider-Man, Resident Evil, Legends of Zelda, and there was another game I can't remember the name of. Lies of Pi, yeah, that one. This could have been Game of the Year. But instead they had Resident Evil up the whole there. It didn't make sense. That could have been one. Mortal Kombat didn't win anything for a fighting game. So that was actually surprising. Dave the Diver also didn't win anything. And I've never played it, but I've heard of this at least. I heard of this game. It didn't win anything either. Of course, Diablo 4 didn't win anything. This one won. I think they won one, if I'm not mistaken. Company of Heroes. Street Fighter 6. See, as much as I love fighting games, this is all I care about. Oh, wait, you can't see me. This is all I care about fighting games. I want to create my own fighter. Can't do that in Mortal Kombat. So that's why, in my opinion, Mortal Kombat just isn't a fighting game for me. Killer Instinct, you can't really do that. You could customize like colors, but never can't create your own character. Knowing how Street Fighter is, I don't think you could do it either. But Soul Calibur, I have a lot on Xbox of created custom characters. Resident Evil Village one with his VR mode. City Skylines didn't win anything, but apparently they run horribly. So I can see why. Yeah. Winners of 2022. I didn't watch 2022. There was no good games in 2022. 2021, yeah, I do remember that one. That one had the stage incident. 2020, I do not remember this one. Oh yeah, I do. No Man's Sky was, yeah. It's interesting to see, like, this one was a good year. This one was a good year also. See, this is Hellblade. Fuck it, it is only $5. Give me a second.
Come back. Come back.
You know what? I'll add it to my wish list. Okay. I will play it. I will play it because I'm actually excited to see what Hellblade 2 is all about. And if it's not good enough, it's only $5. So I'm on a budget. I had surgery, so I haven't been able to work. So income has not been coming in. Plus, it being the holiday season, getting gifts was another issue. I am thinking I'm going to buy a Switch this year, and maybe Pokemon content will come. I don't know. I'm mainly going to be playing it for Advance War, because I missed that game. That was a childhood game for me. Oh, they got an update. Small patch notes. Oh, yeah, they fixed it. A police simulator got an update too. Don't update that. Finish updating Medieval Dynasty. Yeah, but that's mainly what I just want to talk about. If you want to see Hi-Fi Rush, there's 10 months ago. They won Best Audio Design.
And the Game Award goes to Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah, they won. I don't know what Hi-Fi Rush is all about. I'm just gonna skip through it. I played like a Devil May Cry. Yo, he's playing Medieval Dynasty. Crazy. I hope one day to see Medieval Dynasty get an award. Or whether it's it doesn't have to be Game of the Year award. It could be Golden Glow Stick, Joystick, whatever the fuck it's called. At least they get something, because this game is actually really good. I have 704 hours. I think that's a lie. I know I have a lot of hours, but I'll say my old PC, this is how stupid my old PC was. Get ready for this. Let's say if I just wanted to watch YouTube or a Twitch stream, and that's it. I'm not playing games. Just watch YouTube or Twitch stream. It will blue screen within 2-3 minutes of having the web browser up. I thought maybe it's just the web browser, so I switched to Opera GX. Made it my main web browser. Still issues. Switched to Firefox, still an issue. Switched to Bing, still an issue. Switched back to Google, still an issue. And I was like, okay, so it's not a web browser issue. So then, if I leave a game running, my phone was picking up my voice because I have a G-word phone. If I have a game running and my web browser up, it will go on for hours. 12 plus, whatever, would not blue screen. So the only game I could find that didn't burn the shit out of my PC was Medieval Dynasty. So I had to leave Medieval Dynasty running in the background while I was watching YouTube or watching a Twitch stream. So that's how I gained my hours. I think in total, though, if I had to say, I have at least 200 hours in this game. I ain't gonna post a review because my playtime is not legit. I do not have 700 hours. How much is 700 hours in days? $29 days. In 4 hours. And I'm thinking about it. It could be more than what I said. Because 200 hours is what, like 8 days. Yeah, way more than that. What about 400? Yeah, for around 400 hours is actually. That's 16 days. I definitely have more than 2 weeks in this game. Yep, but that's all I want to talk about. This year is actually really good for Game Awards. Again, much love to Larian Studios. I love it. I love y'all. Y'all made a phenomenal game, a masterpiece of one. I know people on Twitter are going off about fucking there's a lot of people going off on like, what is Spider-Man win Game of the Year? It's like, nah, fam, I'm sorry. Why would Dark Souls 1 be? Now, Dark Souls 2 on Switch would actually be really fucking good, because my dad bought Dark Souls 1 on the Switch, and I was like, look, Dark Souls franchise is not a forgiving series, and sadly, if I recommend anybody to play Dark Souls, play 2. Only play 2. It is the easiest out of the whole series. That being said, it's the easiest out of the whole series. Dark Souls is a very hard series to dive into because the games are unforgiving as fuck, and they are pain-inducing and rage-inducing. You will die a lot, and you have to sometimes accept the fact that a game is beating your ass. legitly, not with bugs or anything to beat you. They just how difficult the game is beating you sometimes. And Dark Souls 2 was the first one I ever beat. Then I was like, okay, let me go try Dark Souls 1. No, excuse me. I played Dark Souls 1. Got my ass whooped. Couldn't even get past the second boss, Capra Demon. Or whatever the fuck it was on the bridge. Couldn't get past him. At the time, I sucked. I sucked at the game. So I gave up on the game. Then, for some reason, my brain was like, just try 2 out. Why not? Played 2. Went all the way through the game with a shield and greatsword build. With the steel armor. I still remember this to this day. With the steel armor that you get from the giant memory. Then went to New Game Plus, because I didn't know what that meant. Replayed the game again. Got the Smelter, or the Fume Knight Sword, when the DLC came out. And fell in love again with the game. Then did another run, with New Game Plus, with the Steel Set, the Fume Sword, Fume Knight Sword, and finished it. So, 3 New Game Pluses. Replayed it, did a dual spear build, beat it with it, and I was like, okay, I know how to play this game now. Let me go back to Dark Souls 1. Went back to Dark Souls 1. Went all the way to Sif. Couldn't kill Sif because I have a thing with me in video games. If it's a dog and you have to attack it or hurt it, for the love of God, do not do the crying dog sound effect. I do not want to hear that shit. That shit, it hits something in me and that where I can't do it. So, stop playing it. Couldn't do it. Sorry. And you have to kill Sif is mandatory. Unless you do some weird exploits and you could just, I guess, skip it. But, no, I can't. So, stop playing it. Then Dark Souls 3 came out. Played it. Loved it. Still want to play Bloodborne. I'm still waiting on that game. Even though they have dogs in that game, but they're crows. Sound effects. They did it right. What else? What was the other title? Demon's Souls I haven't played because I don't have a PlayStation. There's one more. Elden Ring. Fuck Elden Ring. I'll go ahead and say that right now. Not that it's difficult or anything, because I was at the end of the game. I was at the final 2 bosses. Godrich, and it's on YouTube. I stopped playing it because that game is ass. I hate fighting repeat bosses. And that's the funniest thing about Dark Souls 1, is that everybody was upset at Dark Souls 1 at the time, because the demons that you fought as bosses would become normal enemies, and I remember everybody griping on that. But yet, Elden Ring does it with all its optional bosses. You fight the cat thing 18 times, same movesets. Maybe they add 1 extra moveset in between each one. The Pumpkinhead, I don't remember how many times I saw him. And don't get me started on the Godkin. Oh my fucking god, I hate those little 2 Fatto and Smogo. Ornstein and Smog wannabes. Fucking hated that. So yeah, Elden Ring was not. And the fact that it was Game of the Year, in my opinion, was a big middle finger. But a lot of people love it. Did not care for Elden Ring at all. That was the one title from Software, if it was from Software, if I remember correctly. I did not care for. Yeah. Major gripe was Elder Scrolls 6 didn't get anything from Bethesda. So that tells me to start to worry. All I need to hear is Todd Howard's sweet, innocent words. We're working on it still. They didn't need to have a trailer or anything. Just have an interview with the guy. Be like, yo, Elder Scrolls 6? Hey, we gonna see anything soon? The fact that we didn't see anything should have people worrying, in my opinion. Maybe if they take off their worry about Starfield, which they probably will, to be honest, and have literally all hands on Elder Scrolls. Because I'm telling you right now, it does not beat Skyrim in the slightest. Some of these Skyrim mods now make Skyrim a whole different game. Completely a whole different game than 11 years ago, or however old. No, God, wait, no. Came out in 2011. I remember the date, 11/11/11. Have it tattooed in my brain. Yeah, but Elder Scrolls 6, didn't hear anything. What else? We could've. I know people want Elden Ring DLC, but fuck Elden Ring. I'm probably the only one with that hot take of Elden Ring. I did not care for Elden Ring. And I played so many. I've live streamed that whole game. I can't think of anything I'm anticipating that I know the title of, other than Elder Scrolls. Because I'm trying to think if anything was talked about being released, but hasn't really had a trailer or anything for it, and I can't think of anything. I don't know. Here, I'm gonna show this. I think this is Larian Studios. I don't know. Fuck. I want to show the whole thing. This is the studio's reaction to winning. Man's going back to work. Look at him. He's like, yeah, gotta work. Much love to him. Hey, labor of love gets you awards. That's how it should always be. You put your love, time, and soul into a game, you should get rewarded for it. And I know from reading all of these comments, and I'm sorry, I'm not gonna put the name on blast. Cutscenes do not win you awards. I'm gonna go ahead and say that right now. Gameplay and storytelling and writing and the music and acting win you awards. Hence why Baldur's Gate won Game of the Year. Not cutscenes. If I want to watch cutscenes, I'll just watch a fucking movie. And another one was talking about how words got just zoned out. Holy fuck. Another thing that was talked about was let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh yeah, RPGs using the probability stuff. And said, how is that even a game? Well, there's this lovely series called XCOM that does the same exact thing that Baldur's Gate does, which is you roll a dice. Let's see if you hit. The fact that there's no shooting and explosives, well, actually there are explosives. The fact that there's no laser beams and aliens to shoot doesn't resonate with people when it's a medieval style type game. And if you want to bypass all of the probability and all that, there's a lot of exploits. This is why Baldur's Gate is so good. If you think it, you could probably do it. You want to take an invisibility potion and sneak up behind someone and push them off a cliff, you can probably do it. If you want to stack a room with a bunch of explosive barrels and fire wine barrels, you can definitely do it. If you want to cheese certain bosses by turning them into a sheep and then throw them off a cliff, you can definitely do it. If you want to... I don't fucking know. Throw dead bodies at other enemies, you can definitely do that. That's gonna be my next run through, is throw where I'm throwing everything for damage. So anything I pick up, I have to throw it and throw. So from bodies to weapons to fucking tables, fucking chairs, everything. Anything I could physically pick up and throw, I'm gonna do it. That's gonna be my run. Yeah, but like, look, it sucks when your game doesn't win Game of the Year. But let's be honest. There's no other title this year that deserved Game of the Year other than Baldur's Gate 3. Literally none. I'm sorry, none. Like, I can't. I'm sitting here thinking. It's another Spider-Man game. It's another Spider-Man game. I'm sorry, it's another Spider-Man game. Like, you only can do so much, and from what I'm seeing, the only thing that keeps being talked about is cutscenes. Cutscenes shouldn't win you a Game of the Year. That's not a game. That's a video. That's Video of the Year. How about that? They VOTY. Video of the Year. That's what they should have. The best cutscenes in a video game award. Boom. Give it to Spider-Man. They won it. Yeah, they won 6. 6 awards, though. I still think the music one still should have went with Baldur's Gate. I already said that before, but I still think they should have won it. Sound design, Hi-Fi Rush definitely deserved it. It was close to one on that one, out of the options. I even think Alan Wake was on that. Oh, Sega also. They're saying how people or not how people's getting how they're remaking all the old games, but like changing them up a little bit. Like Crazy Taxi was the best one. That looked amazing. I think it's gonna be a co-op-ish game where Crazy Taxi, if you don't know, is you're a taxi driver and you pick up fares, drive them quick to their location. The quicker you are, the more points you make. And from the trailer, it had a cop chase. I'm just gonna fucking pull it up. Why am I talking? Woohoo! This is the trailer. I'll fast forward it.
Let me reintroduce you.
So they're remaking all their old games. I ain't gonna lie, when I first saw this, the guy come in with a skateboard. I thought, skateboard? Huh? Skateboard? But then I saw the Sega machine after he put the skateboard down in the background. Right there. If you saw the little A, I was like, oh wait a minute. I was like, this is, Sega didn't make a skate franchise. And when I heard the Sega, I was like, okay, there we go. But I thought it was just gonna be one game. This is 5 games. And in the trailer, they said they're doing all of them. See right here. This is Crazy Taxi. It looks like, in my opinion, that there will be another player as the police trying to stop you. See here. See, this looks like player gameplay. Just Set Radio, Shinobi, Golden Axe, Street of Rage. I can't wait for that one. And then Crazy Taxi and then more. These two I'm the most excited about. Yeah, still up there. Look at all these games, man. Yeah, they got their multiplayer out. Can't wait. Don't know if I'm gonna try it because of my world. Alright, I'm gonna end this stream, play the game, and stream the game.